Altcoins, meme coins, even Bitcoin soaring on the Federal Reserve announcement today that yes, they do plan on lowering interest rates in September. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in the video today. We're going to be going over some price action, and we're going to be looking at Shiba Inu coin whales loading the boat. So let's talk about it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. Now, I'm going to jump into this article in a second here, but I do want to say this. Do not, oh my goodness, do not let this bull market pass you by. I want to take a look at token 6900 in a minute here. These guys have already crossed $2.38 million raised. There's only 5 days left in this pre-sale, and this is a pure meme coin, ready to explode at a time when altcoins and meme coins are on the brink of absolutely busting out. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second here, but let's set the stage of what's happening right now. Cryptocurrency across the board exploding today. You've got Bitcoin back up 3.5%, Ethereum up almost 10% on the day today, XRP's up 5%, Solana's up 5%, Dogecoin's up 7%, Cardano's up 5%. Go on down the list. It is a beautiful day for gains, all because, dude, I cannot even believe these words are coming out of my mouth. All because this man right here finally said something good. I mean, dude, I don't know about this smile. It feels good because he finally said something good, but man, if he came out and said something bad, this smug little smile, it would have got me. You know what I mean? But let's talk about what he says, right? Jerome Powell, chairman of the Federal Reserve, on Friday used a closely watched speech to send his strongest signal yet that the central bank is preparing to soon restart interest rate cuts, highlighting the labor market's vulnerabilities even as inflation accelerates. Mr. Powell held back from explicitly endorsing a reduction in borrowing costs at the Fed's September meeting, but his emphasis on the prospects of a weakening economic backdrop made clear that a cut is likely next month. The balance of risks appear to be shifting, Powell said in his final speech as Fed chair at an annual conference hosted by the Reserve Bank of Kansas City and Jackson, Wyoming. It says, with borrowing costs weighing on the economy, the labor market softening, and inflation risk contained, the shifting balance of risks may warrant adjusting our policy stance, the Fed chair said. Now, goes on to talk about the November and December meetings. They're going to continue monitoring inflation. They're going to continue monitoring the economy before they make a decision on what to do there. And guys, it caused whales to jump back in. Shiba Inu coin price prediction chatter may be buzzing after a jaw-dropping 8,866% surge in whale activity, yet the price barely budged. As large holders move trillions of Shiba Inu coin, many are asking, are they reducing exposure or merely shifting focus? Meanwhile, something else is rising. One token is attracting serious capital not by hype, but by delivering value. So, whales are buying in. And you know what? I believe that this is a decent price move. With Ethereum up 10% today and Shiba Inu coin up about 5%, SHIB is once again testing 1,300 points per coin. Where's it at here? 1,290 after bouncing off bottoms around 1,200 points per coin. Now, SHIB has been plagued by this descending trend line since 2021's all-time highs. You guys can see that here, right? 2021 all-time high, connected to the 2024 high, connected to the end of 24, beginning of 25, high around 3,300 points per coin, all culminating down into this tiny little area right here where Shiba Inu coin is ready to bust out. Now, previously, when Shiba Inu coin has bounced off of its bottom, it rips higher. It rips higher. It could absolutely rip higher. Now, the levels that I'm watching for, 3,500 points per coin. So in that area right there, if Shiba Inu coin breaks it, we could be on the verge of a new all-time high. If it gets rejected, please understand that 3,500 points per coin has been an extreme level of resistance for SHIB ever since it launched. And you can see here, right, Shiba Inu coin, 3,500 points per coin. We only wicked up to 4,500 points per coin. This was a one-day wick and then back down. So treat that 3,500 point per coin level with a lot of respect, but nonetheless, we could be there very, very quickly if Shiba Inu coin does break out. So we got to keep our eyes on it, knowing that we've got such strong market sentiment. Now, with that, okay, what we're witnessing here gains in altcoins and altcoin season rising to 44. It has not yet begun yet, but we're going to see this fear and greed index rise tomorrow as well as traders continue to buy and Bitcoin rolling in on 117,000. As prices rise, guys, as fear and greed, as the greed rises, as altcoin season rises, we're going to see a shift into meme coins. And one meme coin that I expect to do very well is Token 6900. Why? A couple reasons. These guys are a pure meme coin. They're not trying to confuse traders with utility and roadmaps. And, you know, our team is going to take it to the glory land and all of that. No, it's a meme coin, right? A pure meme coin that has already raised about $2.4 million just in the last couple of weeks. A meme coin that only has 5 days left in its ICO. A meme coin that could be launching at a time when Ethereum is ready to hit all-time highs, when Shiba Inu coin is ready to break out, when Bitcoin is ready to hit all-time highs. A meme coin that is launching when fear is going to be fading and greed is going to be rising. A meme coin that takes advantage. Check this part out, right? Let's see where, if we've got meme coins here. A meme coin that takes advantage of this SPX 6900 name. Guys, this was up 54 million% since it launched. If Token 6900 does anything remotely similar to that, people are going to be making life-changing money. So I am excited. Did I buy in with everything that I have? No. But I did diversify into Token 6900 because I am excited about this upcoming meme coin rally, this upcoming altcoin rally, and these upcoming all-time highs. I wonder what you guys are excited about. Let me know down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.